Hi,
Hi, so good to see you today.
how are you?
It's a good day. How
Oh,
about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just saying like I look forward to Wednesday so much because it's something that I'm learning to like really enjoy doing lives and meeting to inspirational people like yourselves and
Ah,
doing some Knesko treatments and learning about other people's journeys and just such a great way to connect while we're in this isolation. Would you agree?
I agree. I mean, it's been such a beautiful silver blessing in all of this, like connecting on such deep levels with people that sometimes when we're on this hamster wheel, we didn't have time to truly connect with. I mean, I've always seen you and loved you, and we've always connected when we were at a show and passing, but like to really be able to sink in has been so nice.
Oh, I'm so grateful that you could find time to talk to me. So I was trying to introduce you, but of course, I think your story is so amazing. And like, I would love for you to tell our viewers a little bit about your background. I think it's such an amazing story. And, one of the reasons I really wanted to like, you're so inspiring. And I think like we talk about miracles and we see miracles around us every day and so important to like notice them and pay attention to them. And I think your story is such a miracle. So if you can just like introduce yourself and, I can't wait to hear it, as well.
Sure. Yes, I'd love to. Thank you. So, as you know, but many of you may not, I'm Cord, and I'm the founder of ZENTS. I've created a spa line about 25 years ago. But
Wow.
before that, really, this all happened completely by accident. I had a love for Reiki, like yourself. I learned Reiki when I was 12, and
I just
said,
learned that. I'm so excited.
yeah. And I said, when I grow up, I want to be a therapist. So that's really what I thought I was going to do, was go into the healing arts and be a therapist and help as many people as possible. And then life had a really different plan for me, and I got involved in a really serious car accident and was put in the hospital full-time rehabilitation from morning until night for about a year and a half, and had really intense physical injury, horrific brain injury. And after about a year and a half full time in the hospital, the doctors came to my parents and they said, this is where he's at. And you just have to get used to it. You have to accept it. And I just was not in a good place. My parents were going to have to take care of me the rest of my life. I wasn't ever supposed to even be able to have a job. And I have these sweet, beautiful angel parents that told me I was not allowed to believe the doctors. And we were lucky enough to hear about a doctor over in India that was treating kind of the untreatable. So my parents packed my bags, they moved me into India, and I spent time with this incredible doctor that was also a naturopath, but also a yogi. And he created really specific yoga for me to follow, and pranayama, which is just deep breathing. And I did that from, slowly at first, only 10 minutes at a time, then 20, and then hours. And then soon he was very strict, and he would wake me up at 4 a.m. and I would do that 4 a.m. till around 10 o'clock at night. And slowly my brain started to heal, parts that they said could never heal. And my body and my chronic pain started to go away. And I got a second chance on life, and that's really where I created ZENTS. I just wanted to create a line that made people smile and help people heal. But one of the reasons I feel like I'm here is not just to share my story, but just to remind people that miracles happen, and that if one person heals, someone else can. And sometimes you just need to hear that. So whoever's out there today that
Where
needs
I'm getting goosebumps.
so whoever needs to hear that today, it happens. So I send that all to all of you out there.
I wasn't going to share this, but these lives work, we don't stage them, right? But
Yeah.
just how you were saying, like about what happened to you about 10 years ago, my, appendix ruptured and
Wow.
I got misdiagnosed and everybody thought it was, like a ruptured cyst. And I just remember super quick, going to the ER, and they're like, oh, it's nothing, go home, you know, you're just in pain, it's a cyst, whatever. And then I basically, it exploded, whatever that means.
Wow.
And I sat at home for 3 days with a ruptured appendicitis. And I was in so much pain, finally went back to ER. And when they scanned me, they're like, she has to go in surgery like in the next, like an hour, like we can't wait. And if she doesn't, she's not going to be here tomorrow. And so the whole story is, nobody told me how serious it was. And I remember, this is like 2009. And I remember going through this intense surgery, being in intensive care for 2 weeks because of appendicitis. And the whole time I was told this is, you know, like a protocol. So in my head, I wasn't even trying. Like I was, you know, in learning, in, you know, in like the university, I was studying back then, you know, online, and I was doing my hair, I was doing my masks. I was like, you know, I had mantras on the wall in the hospital, like, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm beautiful. And it was like crazy. And finally later on, like everybody's like, all the nurses used to laugh at me, like, what she care about like doing her hair while she's like almost dead. And but I believed in power of positive thinking and miracle, right? And at the same time, like I didn't really know how serious it was, and it was good for me not to really know too much details. But at the end, everybody was like, Layla, like that was a close call. And I was like, so grateful that I also got a second chance, because that sounds like a simple thing, but it wasn't for me. It was insane. Like it was really big complications, which I don't talk about a lot.
I'm so glad you're okay. You know, and
me too. So glad you're here with us. It's
thank you. Me too. I'm so glad. And, you know, I think it's so interesting to take the second chance, the thought of second chances, and think about that at every moment, right? We don't have to have something even traumatic to have a second chance. Sometimes it's just in this hour or the next day. You know, if you had a hard day, like, okay, tomorrow's my second chance. I'm going to choose different. Or, woo, I was wild the last hour. I'm going to actually choose to be really different in this moment. And just to know that we have this incredible power to choose and to really and to spread goodness, you know.
Absolutely. Choose even like if you're having a bad day, right? Like you can choose to reset your day at any given moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's really been a great thing for me, is to learn about that. It's like, even if I'm having a bad morning, I can make a decision to stop that thinking and just to reset and enjoy the rest of my time, the rest of my day, which is so, so important. I know we have lots to get through, and I'm so excited to like do a little treatment with you. So for those that haven't met me before, I'm Layla, founder of Knesko, and Knesko Skin, like ZENTS, is a, you know, like a holistic line that really talks a lot about wellness and self-care. We have an amazing technology called Gem Clinical Skincare Technology, where we infuse the gemstone therapy with clinical actives. So everything is about really beauty from the inside out. I have 4 different collections that based on different energy centers in the body, but also different skincare benefits. So we have mantras to go with different collection. And like cord, I'm a Reiki master, and I actually charge all my products with Reiki energy, promoting state of relaxation, well-being. So with your bathing products, I was just saying earlier, like I've been playing with them. They're so beautiful. So I thought what would be really great is we'll do the Knesko mask first. And if anybody has their mask on, a highly, you know, I would love for you guys to do it with us. And then while the mask is on, I would love for us to do some of ZENTS, and you can tell us about it. Sounds good? All right. So what are we going to do today is our detox face mask, and it's from my detox discovery kit. So it's all about detoxifying and purifying and balancing, and I'm so glad that we can do this together.
Me too.
Have you tried Knesko before? You have, right?
Yeah, I love it. So I do the eye gels a lot. I mean, those are my favorite. But what I love about, should I put this on while we talk about this?
I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to go
first. You tell me.
So we'll go together. So we
what I
actually
love is if you're a man with a beard, you can actually use your masks, which we'll show right now.
So we just get it ready, guys. So I'm actually applying my face mask for you. And I love to really press underneath the eye. At least I have some, okay, just right that. So it's
And
what's
for
really
anyone
important.
that has not tried this, it feels so good. I mean, this material is so interesting, right?
Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about that. This is Hydrogel Technology, which is a delivery system. All Knesko masks are fully biodegradable, and they're one of like the thickest masks on the market. All my masks store 10 times more serum than any other mask on the market. So this is all about detoxifying, purifying, balancing the skin, and
Mm,
it's with black pearl powder and charcoal, bamboo charcoal. So I know
mm,
charcoal is really popular, and often when you think of a charcoal detoxifying mask, you think of those pull off masks that dry out on your skin. I'm not really a big fan of that. For me, every collection is about anti-aging. And
mm,
so with this one, you're still going to be really focusing on detoxifying the skin from smog, dirt,
mm,
pollution, environmental stressors. For me, I have a baby, like I'm not sleeping as much as I would like to. So often
mm.
I wake up in the morning feeling really dull, and like I
Yeah.
just kind of like draw it all out of my skin. And if you can feel ZENTS, and those that have tried Knesko, all my
Mm,
masks are naturally very cooling. The hydrogel
yeah.
material has been used in medicine on the burn victims. So
Mm,
it's very anti-inflammatory. It doesn't matter which collection you actually go for. This material is really soothing, calming. And I was talking to, I think it was Nancy, and she was saying that
mm.
to her, it feels like a blanket, like very stress releasing. And
Yeah.
I feel exactly the same way.
Well, because there's a weight to it compared to all the other masks, that are really light and almost like a paper film. There's that beautiful gel weight. So
There,
I really love them, and it's nice and cool for anyone that's not using it
right.
right now. It feels good.
So with us, we're really about promoting self-care, and I really wanted to create a line that is designed to encourage my clients to really slow down. So when you think
Mm,
of a lot of masks on the market today, they're paper, cotton, mesh, different brands,
mm,
great products out there. But with
mm-hmm.
Knesko, we are really about promoting mindfulness, and I know we're going to be doing a breathing exercise, and we
Mm.
almost forgot, guys. We have a special announcement at the
Oh
end of this.
yes.
At the end of this, our teams are not going to be happy if we forget that. Um,
Exactly.
at the end of this treatment, we have a special announcement, so stick around. And but anyway, going back to my point is, with our mask, you mentioned the coolness, the heaviness.
Mm,
Everything is strategically designed to prevent our clients from really trying to run around the house, cleaning the dishes, like vacuuming,
mm.
pretending like we're a spa while we are like multitasking. Clearly,
Yeah.
we can multitask because we're speaking quite a lot. The intention is really to
Yeah.
not do that, to lie down,
Mm,
to really give yourself the gift of time, allowing
mm,
the Reiki energy to work, and allowing the clean ingredients to penetrate and deliver. So with
mm,
this, a couple of my favorite ingredients are marine collagen. We have, like the hyaluronic acid. We
I
have
love
the
that.
licorice root extract,
Ah.
green tea, really important as well. And so it's very much about detoxifying the skin without
Mhm,
drying it out. So for more mature clients, often people think, detoxifying, do I have to be oily or
mm,
acneic? Not, it doesn't. That's not why I created this. It's more like
mm,
detoxifying for all skin types. And really focusing on like environmental stressors like smog, pollution, and but of course, if you have acne or inflammation, this is going to be one of your really favorite masks. And the
What
mantra,
about for people that have larger pores?
oh
Like,
yeah, for
like
men.
this would help. Charcoal's really good for that,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. If you actually
Yeah.
see on the back of this little of our discovery kit, it tells the clients
Mm,
everything. So this is pore minimizing. It's
mhm.
going to really help draw out impurities while still maintaining the like the pH level of the skin. So
I love it.
one of my favorite thing also, it has tea tree oil, so that's going to be really
Mm,
great for inflammation as well. And the mantra with this one is, I am grounded. So
mm,
I think that's going to be really great with your breathing exercise you're going to teach
yeah.
us later, right? Which is
Well,
really
boy,
good.
we all need to feel extra grounded in this moment, right? I mean, one
Mhm.
thing we know is life is always changing, but sometimes it's easy for us to pretend like that's not the case. And this moment is really showing us how much change is really happening all the time. So to feel extra grounded in whatever way, with a mask, with breathing, with a walk, is so good. but I love this. It feels so good.
Do you have your
It
roller
really
there?
sticks nicely.
Oh yeah, we are ready for catwalk. Do you have your
Okay.
roller? All right, I'm going
Yes.
to teach you. So cord for everybody that's watching has facial hair. So the great thing about our mask is they come in two pieces. So for those that haven't seen them, I'm just going to quickly show you. So we're using the top and then the bottom. And so for guys that have facial hair, you can either use it on the neck, the second part, or you can save it for when you shave. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put on my face.
Okay.
And very important tip for all Knesko fans out there. I always recommend to overlapping top and bottom. Just like that. And this is going to make sure that your mask sits really firmly. And I do apologize. They are not intended for talking, so I will do my best to impress you all. That's the whole point, is not to talk when you mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you see kind of how that's really hugging my jawbone, you never want, and I will show this for the purpose of a little tip, you never want to go straight across. So cord, when you end up, you never want this to happen because it's so heavy. There's 10 times more serum than any other mask on the market. So you don't want gravity to pull. And if you ever notice that it's starting to move, all you have to do is remove it and massage the extra serum into the skin until fully absorbed, and then reapply. That makes sense. So,
and I collect all the extra serum, and then I put that on my arms. I put that on my neck. I mean, I love that. So I always put it in a.
Cheers, cord. No, I always have to do that. I can't help
That's
myself.
later. That's later.
You know, we should save this before your products, right? We'll do that, and then we'll do your amazing oil, which I'm obsessed with. So let's do a quick roller, and then it's your turn. How's that?
Okay, I love it.
So this is our Obsidian Roller, and I know you're into gemstones and minerals, and this one is volcanic rock. What do you know about Obsidian? How much about it?
It's a great protector. Correct? I believe that's what I know. Yeah.
It's protecting our skin from any negative energy. So part of the obsidian is it's really detoxifying the pores, helping push product even deeper into the skin. So if we kind of do this together, you always want to go towards the lymphatic.
Oh, it feels good.
Three times. So one, and it's not about like going really hard. It's really about pushing gently, because that's all that's required to move the lymphatic. And it's really, really going to help depuff, helping penetrate serum even deeper into the skin. Smaller part is going to
here.
I'm going to show you right now. So let's do under the eye. So everybody, 1, 2, just like that. And then you're going to go towards the lymph, so draining towards behind the ears. And we usually recommend at least 3 times, but it's so relaxing. Like, it's totally okay if you're just sitting there.
It is relaxing.
While you are talking, I'm just gonna I could just be doing that. So let's do the other side. So at home, I usually do it for at least 5 minutes. And you can chill your roller in the fridge. So if you wake up in the morning and you're really puffy, you can actually use it with that as well. It works really great.
So I've never done a roller, and I've kind of wondered what it was about, and I'm surprised at how relaxing it feels, how good this feels, that there's actually, I knew there was benefits for the skin, but actually how good it feels.
A lot of the rollers on the market, not all rollers are the same. With Knesko's rollers, we have 4 different. They all do similar thing when it comes to lymphatic drainage, helping push serum deeper into the skin, but metaphysically they slightly differ as well. So this one is all about detoxifying and balancing the skin, and it is the Reiki charge roller. So it is one of the only ones I know, unless somebody here that's on watching can tell me, that is actually Reiki charged. So I actually draw all Reiki symbols all over my products, and they're also great in our packaging. So Reiki is just sending lots of love and healing. So a lot of our clients, they're actually launching individually July 15, and a lot of our clients love to collect our rollers, and you know how you use the gemstones.
They're so beautiful.
So I'm excited for you to pamper me with ZENTS and tell everybody.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love this. And what I love is that you just blend it all. You know, that not only is it exquisite and it's so beautiful and feels so good, but the secret sauce that I love about you is that you put love and energy into it. You don't just stop with something just being gorgeous and really good formulas. So I really appreciate that about you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I can feel it. Feels good.
Well, you can leave it on after the live and just relax if you can. I'll try
Okay.
children a little longer.
All right, good.
All right, tell us about ZENTS. I'm like excited.
All right, so what?
Goodies.
So we have 3 collections under the ZENTS umbrella. One is the ZENTS line, which are these beautiful, exquisite, super sophisticated 10 aromas. And they're all meant to be beautiful on their own, or you can pick 2 or 3 favorites and create your own bespoke aroma. So create a scent that's just your signature. Or we have the Unscented line, and then we have a brand new line that I'm not announcing yet. But what I sent was the Unscented line for you because of you being a mama, and I thought it'd be really good for you and the kids. So the Unscented line is, of course, unscented, incredibly hardcore formulas, organic. We have biodynamic flower essences, really amazing anti-agers and hydrators. So what we use for body, you know, a lot of times people don't put in body care what they would put in skincare and face. But for us, we use ingredients that you would use for your décolleté and neck, but for your face. We believe you should take care of your body the same way.
And I have to say, I'm obsessed with this. This is I don't know why this is so hard to see, but it's the body wash. Here you go, petal.
Yeah,
But it's for the hands too, because my hands, I mean, they've been just so dry from constant washing all the time. And I love you have shea and aloe and lotus, and it's so hydrating because a lot of the times we don't pay attention to our hands when we're just washing them. I love that. It's my favorite.
So the first place you show signs of aging are hands and neck, and we're all taking care of our face and we're not taking care of our hands. So I call this a facial for your hands and body. So this is incredible, and that wash is great as an anti-aging hydrating wash with the shea butter and the fruit extracts. So that's next to the sink, but also using that all over your body. But it's also this beautiful milk bath. So that's really incredible without any of the bad ingredients like sodium lauryl sulfate or anything like that. So really phenomenal. That's the wash. Sink, shower, or shave. You can also shave with it. As a guy, if you want something really clean, or as a woman, you can shave. It won't be high suds, but you get this incredible shave on your legs, and then the aloe really helps soothe razor burn, and then the fruit extracts help prevent any ingrown hairs. So it's an amazing wash.
I actually use the petal bath bombs. This is such beautiful packaging. Like, I don't know what to put in. It has to be very special when I'm done with them. It's like beautiful glass. What is this? Yeah, it's glass, right?
So those are, and show the lid. Yeah, it's a white alabaster, hand-carved white alabaster lid. And then the inside are bath truffles. So you can get those unscented or in the 10 aromas in the ZENTS line. And those are a pink Himalayan salt, an Epsom salt, which detoxes the body. So perfect to do while you're in the bath with this on, detoxing. It has biodynamic flower essences that help relax the nervous system. And then also has shea butter, which is like just makes the water super milky. And then also has arnica to help sore muscles.
I used petal, and then I did 12 pumps of the moisture wash. And for the bath last night, it was really beautiful. And then tell me if I did it right. And then I finished off. Then I put, because I did my mask in my bath always. So that's a really great tip, guys. If you use Knesko and ZENTS, you can bath with the mask on and make a beautiful ritual. And then when I was done, I put some of my mask serum. Did you try doing that? Put some on your hand. Let's do it together. Let's do serum, and then your oil and lotion. So what we did. It's very lightweight. So that's what I did last night. I did the bath bomb with the moisture wash in my bath. It was very milky, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was done, I did my first coat was my Knesko serum. And then I did this. So I'll show everybody. It's really nice, and it really doesn't have any artificial fragrance, no scent. I love it on my
the
stomach.
Unscented is so beautiful.
Still. Yeah, so I'm still nursing. So like I just I can smell everything. So what I did like a couple of drops of the unscented body oil. That's the one. And then I mixed it with your lotion, the probiotic lotion.
Yeah.
And
so if you mix the oil and lotion together, it creates this anti-aging body serum. So they're designed to work synergistically. So when you mix that together, it's almost 5 times more hydrating and anti-aging. So the cashmere oil has this like gorgeous coconut. It has organic passion and lotus for anti-aging, soothes the skin. And then the lotion has organic shea and probiotics and lotus in there too. But really important for us to be using probiotics for our skin during this time. There we have good and bad bacteria on our skin, just like our stomachs. And the problem with all the disinfectants and all the things that we're doing, it's killing the good bacteria on your skin too. So this is a water plantain. This is more of a prebiotic, actually, probiotic. It's the water plantain, and it really helps create the healthy microbiome. So it's going to keep your skin super, super hydrated and healthy, and just get in a really good condition if you're having to wash your hands all the time.
I love that. No, for sure. I mean, for me, as I said, my hands have been very dry, and I have to be honest, I love product. Like I can layer 15 layers and I won't feel oily. Like it's just me. I think I could just sit in oil for a week.
Yeah.
And be okay.
Yeah.
But your products are so hydrating and not sticky, and that's very honest for me. Like I can feel like really moisturized, but I just wasn't feeling greasy, and that's very impressive. And I love texture. Yeah, I'm like right now I'm working on my serums to come in the near future.
I can't wait.
I hope you guys are excited about that.
I am.
So for me, like touching product is like my favorite part of the R&D, and I'm just, of course, your product's amazing, but I really am impressed.
So have you tried the concreta yet? That's a now beautiful white alabaster, and I'll show you how to use that. So this is in a hand carved white alabaster stone package. Hand carved, it helps a ton of artisans in India, people that helped me when I was over there. So this is a really sweet give back. And after you're done with that packaging, you could put earrings or succulents or all sorts of fun things. But the inside is organic shea butter and coconut, and then also biodynamic flower essences. And then my favorite ingredient is paracress. And paracress is like this nature's Botox. It has insane clinicals to instantly lift and firm and plump. So yeah, you melt it down. I love it on my lips. I put that at night. I put that under my eyes and eyelids. And then you also want to use it on your neck, décolleté, and then as an anti-aging a hand mask too, which is really beautiful.
So that's what I'll do. I'll get some more of my serum.
Okay.
Let's do that together. If you guys have any questions for Corduroy, we'll be wrapping up very shortly with an amazing mindfulness meditation. Go ahead and ask. Hi, Matja. Hi, Alana. Hi, everybody. You're amazing. Thank you for all your support. We love you all. Seriously. I see all of you commenting. Hi, Kyle. Long time no see. Oh my God, it's been like forever. So I just did that. I just did the serum with concreta.
With concreta, perfect.
Yeah. I am just a product junkie.
I am too. But I love what you've done. You've done such a great job, and it's such a sweet combination of our products together, because what you're doing for the face, obviously we can really help with the body too. So it's so fun to have your product and use it. So thank you.
Of course. I think it's really important before we kind of finish off with your meditation, just to kind of like let everybody know that we're thinking of you, and you know, we
Yeah.
know how hard it's been for a lot of people, including us. You know, being business owners at this current time can be very, very stressful.
Yeah.
But you know, we really believe that, you know, there is a greater good, and that we will all come out on the other side stronger than ever. And we just love you guys, and you know, try to take care
Mm.
of your health from the inside out. If you feel like crying, cry it out. If you feel like laughing, laugh it out. I'm a big
Yeah.
believer in letting emotions come out. And I think, you know, optimism does help. And just, you know, take care of yourselves. Core, do you have anything to say on that?
I
So
love
much.
it. I second all of that. And I also just want to remind people in these moments where it doesn't feel like we have control of certain things, we always have control of ourselves. We always have, and we always can start over. We can always say, okay, I'm going to reset. We can always decide to focus on love instead of fear. We can always decide to try to be a little kinder to ourselves, a little kinder to the person next to us. And if we can't solve everything in the world right now, start with ourselves. Figure out whatever you can do, to whatever we can do to keep our vibration and our smile there, and know that it will help the world, you know, and we're all in this together. And I feel so deep in my gut that we really have the ability to create a really new, beautiful way for our personal lives and also for the world. And yes.
Absolutely. There's definitely an energetic shift that we cannot deny that is taking
Yeah.
place. And we just have
Yeah.
to trust the process and know that we will be taken care of in the long term. So that's really important. And
Mm,
staying grounded, right? Whenever you're
yeah.
feeling, whenever we're feeling like it's too much, just my favorite thing is just take your shoes off and go and
Mm,
just feel the ground underneath
yeah.
you. And I think with that being said, I will focus on that mantra while you lead us into a beautiful mindful meditation. Um,
Okay.
it's all about being grounded. So if you guys are watching, I encourage you to close your eyes and come with us.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to teach a really simple breathing technique. Really simple and short. We're just going to do it for a few minutes. And why breath is so incredibly powerful is it scientifically gets you out of fight or flight. It relaxes the nervous system, and when your nervous system is relaxed, this miracle body can do all the amazing things it's meant to do. This also detoxes the body. It boosts your immune system. This also strengthens your lungs. So I'm just going to show you a little snippet. And if anyone ever wants to do a deeper dive, as you know, we have this really beautiful, it's called the ZENTS Wellness Room Facebook group that we started. It's free for all. And I do a really in-depth class on this. If anyone wants to do a deeper dive. But what we're going to do is just show a really short, beautiful one now. So the first thing is we're just going to gently close our mouths, and we're just going to get used to breathing through your nose, in and out through your nose. So everyone, you can have your eyes open, you can have your eyes closed, whatever is the most comfortable for you. But just start feeling the sensation when you're breathing in and out of the air on your nostrils. Is it cool? Is it warm? Just bring your attention to the breath going in and out. Now, what I want you to do is while you're doing that, let's start lengthening our breath. So notice, where does your breath go to? Is it maybe just to your lungs, but not all the way down to your stomach? There's no right or wrong, but just notice, where does your breath naturally stop? Most of us as adults bring our breath only to our lungs and not all the way down to our stomach. So now, when you're breathing in and out, breathe in as slow as you can in and as slow as you can out. And now bring it all the way down to the bottom of your stomach. You're actually going to push your stomach out. No sucking in your stomach here. So just fill that beautiful stomach with air. And once it's completely filled, then you fill your lungs. And you just make that breath in and out as long as you can. Okay. So now what we're going to do, you're kind of getting the feeling of breathing through your nostrils. You're noticing the sensations. You're learning to go all the way down to the bottom of your stomach again. And now we're going to make that as long as possible. And we're going to breathe in for the count of 4 seconds. And then we're going to hold, just pause for a second. And then you're going to breathe out. And I'm going to do a count with you just to show you. Okay? So everyone just empty out first. Everyone empty out. And now let's breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's that simple. So when you are feeling scared, and when you're feeling like your mind is racing, one of the most beautiful ways to ground and to detox is just your breath. And what I love is, what I think is so sweet about the universe, is the most powerful medicine that I've ever found. What healed my brain and what healed my body is in you all the time. And it's free. And it's for every single person. And that's how sweet I think the universe it is. That it just gives free medicine for anyone that needs it physically or mentally. So I hope that helps. Put your mask on in the bathtub and do that breathing and just think about all the things you're thankful for, and know that we're thankful for you, and we're both sending you so much love.
Should we tell them the special announcements?
Yes, let's do. So tomorrow on Instagram, on ZENTS Official, and also on your Knesko Skin, or Knesko, right? Knesko Skin is the Instagram official. That we will be announcing a way that you all can win a beautiful amount of ZENTS, all the product that we talked about today, and also this incredible detoxifying kit. So tune in 12 o'clock Pacific time on either sites, either Instagram or both, and you'll see all the details of that there.
Yes, we're really excited about partnering for a really big giveaway, guys. So that's going to be announced tomorrow on our Instagram pages. And
yeah,
oh my God, like, should we take the masks off, or you want to leave them on? I'm kind of.
What do you want? Do you want us to take them off or leave it on? Both are good.
Let's take them off. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how easy it is. You feel like you just had a nice long facial.
So beautiful.
Like you had some eyeshadow on eyebrows in there.
Yeah. It was so good to see.
Massage all the extra. And I'm going to do some of my concreta now. I have to finish my balm.
Perfect.
I love balm. Thank you all. We could keep talking all day, but you're all so wonderful, and we're so grateful. Namaste, and thank you, Cord. Thank you
Tons
so
of
much.
love. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much.
Now. All right. Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.